Today we are going to learn about the concept trade promotion. The success of every company depends upon the cooperation of middlemen. Middlemen includes wholesalers, retailers and distributors. So the manufacturers they will conduct a number of activities in order to push their products through the middlemen. So the trade promotion helps to create interest among the middlemen to sell the products of the manufacturer. So trade promotion it includes the expenditures on incentives to push products to the marketing intermediaries, which means that the company might give some special offers or discounts to the trade persons, that is the middleman, so that this induce the middleman to sell the products of the manufacturer. So the main aim of trade promotion is to increase the demand of products. Here the middleman will increase the product visibility and the brand awareness with consumers. These are the three important functions of trade promotion. The first one is to persuade the resellers to carry a brand. It means that the company should provide additional offers or discount to the resellers or dealers so that the resellers or dealers will push the company's product to the customers. The second function is to give a brand shelf space. Here the reseller or dealer should provide a special occasion for promoting the company's products or to provide the products to the consumers. And third one is to push the brand to customers. The reseller or dealer should promote the company's product to the customers. Then only the trade promotion will be a successful practice. We all know about Reliance Trends, and we can see a lot of brands in Reliance Trends stores. So each brand they need to get their product placed in front of shoppers. Then only their products will be sold. So here each brand owners they will try to push their products through the Reliance Trends by providing Reliance Trends with special offers or discounts. Various tools for trade promotion. First one price deals, second one free goods, advertising materials, trade allowance, specialty advertising, dealer contests, sales training program, trade shows and cooperative advertising. So first one is price deals. So here in price deals, special discounts are provided or offered to the dealers. For example, if a dealer is buying more than 1000 units, then the company might give 10% discount. And if a dealer is buying more than 10,000 units, the company might give a discount of 50%. So the price deals are the special discounts which are offered to the dealers. Next one is free goods. So here the company will provide free gifts to the dealers. It can be a transistor, radio sets, or a chair, then cash box, or even a free trip, whole day family tour will be provided by the company. In advertising materials, the company might provide advertising materials such as store signs, shelf signs, etc. It's mainly for the display purpose. It is very common. We can see the store signs, shelf signs in all shops. Even the shop name will be co-branded. This one is trade allowance. Trade allowance means it's a special discount or deals which is offered to the traders. It's a common trade promotion technique. So here through trade allowance, the company will encourage the dealers to stock or promote and display the products of the company. So trade allowance are of three types. First one is buying allowance, second one is floating allowance, and third one is promotional allowance. Buying allowance is a special deal or discount which is offered to the resellers. Sometimes it might be a price reduction or free goods during a fixed period of time. In promotional allowance, the company offers a special allowance or discounts for displaying the products. And in slotting allowance, these are the fees charged by the retailer for providing a slot, which means that it is a type of special allowance for the retailers for handling the product of a company. In specialty advertising, the company is providing free gifts to the dealers or sales force. The gifts includes pens, diaries, pencils, calendar, purses, etc., which bears the company's name. In dealer contests, the company will conduct various competitions among the dealers. The most common dealer contest is sale contest. Here the company will give special prize to the dealer who has made maximum sales. In sales training program, the company will provide special sales training to the retailers. As we know, the retailer has to provide information about the features and benefits of various products. So the manufacturer or the company will provide sales training assistance to the retailers. So it will help the retailers to achieve a specific target. The most common trade promotion technique is trade shows. So in trade shows, the company will display the product and the prospective buyers can come and view the product and can ask or discuss various questions relating to the product. In cooperative advertising, the cost of advertising is shared. Here we can see that the cost is being shared with manufacturer and retailer. And sometimes in cooperating advertising, the cost might be shared between two companies. Here the McDonald's and Coca-Cola is sharing the cost of advertising within themselves. The third type of sales promotion technique is sales force promotion. So in sales force promotion, the company will conduct various activities to motivate the salespersons. As we know, salespersons are the key part of organization which improves the sales. So in order to motivate the salesperson and to improve the sales, the company will provide certain incentives to the salespersons. Now let us discuss various types of sales force promotion. Sales force promotion are of four types. The first one is bonus, character merchandising, the contest, and meetings, convention, and conference. So here in bonus, the company is providing an extra incentive to the sales force. Company will fix a particular target and the sales force have to achieve that target. So after achieving the target sales, the company will provide some monetary benefits to the sales force. Here I have given an example. One is a Surat based merchant. He has diamond merchant. He has given 3 Mercedes Benz to employees who have completed 25 years in the firm. So it's actually a motivating factor for other salespersons. So another example is about the Flowers Foods. They have given an appreciation bonus to the workers who have worked during the COVID-19 pandemic. The company will conduct various contests among the salesmen and it will encourage the salesmen to make maximum sales. So the prizes will be given to the salesman who achieves the maximum sales. A company may conduct meetings, conventions and conference to educate, train and inspire the employees. So in this meeting, the company may describe the new selling techniques or they might explain about new products they are going to launch. So this will be provide valuable information for salespersons to improve their sales. Character merchandising is the commercial exploitation of a character or a personality which is developed by a company. This concept was first introduced by Walt Disney. He merchandised the characters like Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck on various products like mugs, t-shirts, badges, etc. Now all over the world, various companies are using this character merchandising technique in order to promote their products or boost the sales. For example, in case of Chota Bheem, which is created by Rajesh Shukla, he merchandised various products like cups, t-shirts, watches, toys on the base of this character. So various companies use the character merchandising technique in order to boost the sales also. Hope you understood the concept of trade promotion and sales force promotion. Thank you.